Hello, my name is Millie Nice. I'm an illustrator and an educator at the Courtauld Gallery, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of the Courtauld's most celebrated artists, Paul Cézanne. We're going to be taking a look at Cézanne's paintings and thinking about what we can learn from Cézanne to help us with our own drawing.
This is a painting called Pot of Primroses. It was painted by Cézanne in France over 100 years ago. It's what we would call a still life painting. It shows us a collection of objects that don't move. Cézanne made many still life paintings in his career, using the objects he found in his studio. What do you see? Take a moment to notice all the objects Cézanne arranged. Do you like this painting? Which bits do you like and which bits don't you like? Can you see the shadows? Can you use the shadows to work out where the light is coming from? Can you see the little marks left by the paintbrush? This is called brushwork. Cézanne is well known for leaving the little marks and not smoothing them out. I wonder why he did that. To make your own still life drawing at home, you're going to need 3 everyday objects. A round shape, like a piece of fruit or a ball, a square or rectangular shape, like a book or a box, and a cylinder, like a mug or a vase. You'll also need some paper and 3 coloured pencils. We'll start with our round shape. When you're ready, take your lightest coloured pencil. We're going to go all the way around the edge of our round shape. And next we're going to draw our lightest shadows. These could go almost all the way around too, leaving just a bright white spot where the light hits the round. Next, we're going to give our shape its rounded look by using a second, darker pencil to add some medium shadows. Some of these shadows will go over the top of the colour you've already drawn. Using your pencil on its side is a good way to slowly build up your shadows. Look closely at your shape. You might find medium shadows where you're not expecting them. Finally, we're going to add our darkest shadows. We can usually find them on the bottom of the shape and facing away from the light. Remember to draw any shadows underneath your shape as well. Once you're happy with your round shape, you can repeat the process with your cylinder shape and your square or rectangular shape. Always start by looking closely at your shape and all the different shadows, because the shadows will be different on every shape you draw. Cézanne thought you could divide the world into rounds, cylinders, and rectangles. And now you can draw these 3 shapes. You can draw anything. If you want an extra challenge, try rearranging your objects together and drawing them. Watch how the shadows change when your still life objects sit next to each other. Maybe you'll start adding more objects to your still life. Which new shapes will you learn to draw?
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed drawing with Cézanne and me. Now, if you want to make a still life drawing of your own, you can download a step-by-step guide on the link below. And if you want to take a look at some more paintings by Cézanne, you can find them at the Courtauld Gallery website. Now, we love seeing your drawings, so if you post them on social media, make sure to tag the Courtauld so we can take a look. Happy drawing! Goodbye!